Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 5 of this Let's Play series, and today we are going to be trying to launch the dumb design again, but I've made a few tweaks. I've switched out the engine for a gimbling one, I've raised these up higher, I have added solar panels to the top, and I put an inline reaction wheel right in there below one of the stagings, below that one. So hopefully all those things combined will help keep this thing from having any issues as we try to get it into orbit, or whatever else we may do with it once it gets into the sky. But anyway, enough talk, let's zoom way out and launch. So a solid launch. The only question is just how long until everything goes wrong. Past predictions show that things will start tipping over before the solid fuels even run out. And we could try to combat that by enabling the gimbling engine, which I think I will right now. At a very low setting, but I'm just hoping that its gimbling can help keep us on course and potentially prevent a disaster that would waste a lot of fuel. Except it looks like it's not working. Maybe if I up the gimbling a bit. Up the gimbling. Uh-oh. Not good, not good, not good. Toss. Yeah, that was a complete failure. Well, maybe we can regain control. Okay. No, no, no. Don't tip back over. You can raise yourself up. There you go. Okay. Okay. I don't think we can get into orbit with that failure, though. I think we're just going to have to go for plan B here. Just get into space. Come on, aim straight up. Straight up. There you go. Now stay there. No tipping over. No. It's not very stable. It's too top heavy for some reason. Not really sure why, because I've made rockets taller than this. But I guess normally the weight is coming from the top, but in this one I don't have any fuel up there, so the weight is coming out of the middle, and I guess that is probably what's causing the tipping. But we're doing it. I mean, this could be going a lot better. We could have actually managed to use all the solid fuel, but it's a huge waste of money, really, what we've just done. And the question is, will we actually have enough to get into space at any reasonable height? I really don't have a clue. Let's lock that in place and just watch the numbers roll. We can actually physics warp. I think we're stable enough for physics warping. Looks that way. At least for now. I'll have to watch very carefully as things rise here. Our fuel is almost out, sadly. So let's just watch how this is going. 80, 90, and out. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I think I actually want to toss this without activating the engine. So that's a lot of weight gone, and hopefully that will let us get up higher without any major losses, right? There goes Gilmore flying by. Let's go ahead and physics warp again, though. Get up to the top of our very, very stupid orbit. Not even an orbit. We just got thrown up really high, and we're going to fall back down. I think this is high enough. We're just going to say, you know what? Stage. You know what, Kerman? It's been good seeing you, but goodbye. Question is, just how far will we go? Will we make it to Moon? Will we make it to Minmus? Will we make it to Sun orbit? Really don't know. This was plan B all along. I don't know if I mentioned it being plan B, so it might be a surprise. Now, I don't know, we might not make it into deep space because we lost our fuel pretty early, but we did. Oh, perfect. Now let's say goodbye to Kerman. Let's get a look at it as we leave. Where is it? There it is. Goodbye, Kerman. So long. When is that going to change to our sun orbit? There we go. We are in solar orbit. We have solar panels, so we're fine on power. Let's do a bit of science. Only 33 science for transmitting. Disappointing. Yeah, we'll transmit the data. That is a lot of power. I guess I should have included some batteries. Okay, well that works, I guess. Come on, 100%. Okay, that's transmitted. Now let's do the other one. Only 16 science this time. Still, this is scientific data we would not have otherwise. We time warp to make the power generation fast. Oh look, we can still actually see it in the distance. That's nice. Didn't even realize that. Okay, what else we got? We got temperature. I'm not sure temperature is going to work. No, didn't think so. Probably should have done that before I left the sphere of influence. Dang. Just imagine if we could actually bring that back. Too bad we can't. If we had more fuel, we could have, but I used a solid rocket. Oh well, 55 science is no number to sneeze at. That's for sure. Maybe we'll be able to get something off this. I don't remember. Hopefully. Either way, the Kerbals have done a major accomplishment in getting something to leave Kerbin's sphere of influence. They've shown that they do have the scientific capability to go beyond their own planet. I think that's something worth celebrating. But come on, transmit, transmit, transmit. I think it's weird that it adds 0 science at the end. Doesn't make much sense. Well, anyway, I think, is that everything we can do? Probably. I don't think we had any more sciencey bits. So that's that. Let's head back to the Space Center and check our science situation. See what there is to see with the, what, like, not 100 science, but maybe kind of close. What the heck? What? What was that, sun? 9? 10? It said 55. What? Well, that's stupid. I always did feel like it wasn't giving full value, and it didn't. It gave me like 20% of the actual value. What is that? Unless it... That doesn't make sense. Would it be 20% of the transmit value? Because how does that make any sense? I thought the percentage was of the full value. I don't get it. I'm confused. I really am. Well, this thing sucks. How can I do it better? By tossing it all would be the most logical thing, really. And I think that is what we'll do. We're just going to start on over. No! Okay, so once again, we need this. We're going to send Kerbals this time. I think maybe... Oh, man. I wonder how high up that would get. Just that. Would be interesting. I forgot that I'd unlocked the giant ones. Could have put those on there. That might have made a difference. Oh, what did I do that for? Okay, propulsion. We need fuel. We need lots and lots and lots and lots of fuel. That is what we're going to do. Okay, actually, I need a decoupler. Well, I think... Yeah, I don't know why that thing tipped over so easily. It was pretty stupid, if you ask me. Poodle engine. Yeah. Oh, that's huge. This. Yes. So instead of trying to do anything cool, we're going to try to go to Moon. And probably fail while doing it. I need my stack decoupler. There you go. Move this up. And now... should I add a bit more fuel at the bottom? Like, would this be able to fly, or would it tip over instantly like the other one? I don't know. You would think it would, but it seems to work usually, and I don't know why. Anyway, utility. Definitely want solar panels if we're even partially considering going anywhere beyond space. Beyond space, but no, beyond the atmosphere. Got a parachute. Lights might be good. Yeah, just 2 is fine, I guess. Let's get them lined up with everything. And we'll also want landing gear, which we have none of. Oh, no, we do. I saw some right there. We'll have 3 landing gear, I think. Like so. No, 1 more over. Nope, there you go. Yeah, that's perfect. We don't need that. Maybe landing gear. Yeah, we don't need it that low, do we? Well, with the engine, that's pretty much perfect. Right there. Yeah, okay. Battery. Nah, no battery. Well, batteries don't weigh anything, actually, so we'll put batteries right above the light, just because. And in case this is a one-way trip, we will want a communitron, which we can just plop, I don't care, right here. We don't need 2, though. Just 1. And we'll put a temperature thing, say, right here. And mystery U's, should I bring 2 of them? I think I should. We can just plop those on anywhere, really. They're kind of awkward to place, though. They don't affect anything, actually, so we could do something a bit unrealistic and just put them here. I really wish there was a vertical locking mechanism so that you could get things at the exact same height, but there isn't. Oh well. Yeah, that looks kind of silly and stupid, and I like it. I don't think I want to bring this, but maybe I should. Right, detach that, because it doesn't weigh anything, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure it's a physics-less part, so it shouldn't really hurt anything to have it there, and it will definitely help things. Okay, so that's the main dealio here. Now we just need boosters. Structural. I think we're going to go basically the same route we did last time, but I think I'm going to try things a little bit different as well. You'll see. For one thing, we're going to use these ridiculously expensive things. Jeez, that's a lot of money. It is amazing how tall those are. Those entire things are taller than my rocket, and I thought my rocket was huge. Jeez. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to try something I've never done before, which is, I believe it's called asparagus staging. I might do it slightly wrong, but I'll get the general idea right. Okay, so we have that one. Which one is this? Deselect those. Nope. Go, go, go. Okay, I can't... That one. So you get down there. Okay, all of you, quit highlighting. That is that one. Oh, this is pain to do. Like, why is it... How do I deselect all those? While still keeping... There we go, okay. So we have this one, so we need this one. I think maybe that's how I'll do it. We'll get a lot of thrust at the beginning, and then we'll do those, and then I also have to have the detachments correct, which sucks. This is why I don't do it, I guess, because it's a pain to set up. Okay, so we have these 4 first. Can we get those deselected, please? Without minimizing it somehow? Like, ugh. Fine, I'll just manually unclick them all so I can concentrate here. Okay, so highlight. These 2 are this one and it minimizes, of course. There could be some better ways to do this, I'm sure. But I don't know them. And this one, which is this one. Okay, now this has that. Those two are the last ones, so we need to locate them. Get out of here. Okay. So these two, this one and that one. Great, that's totally not helpful. One bit. Okay, this one I believe. Yeah, okay, we got it. We just need to move this. Well, we need to do that. Yeah, okay, I think that is a successful setup of an asparagus staging. This is called not going to make it. We're very positive here at the KSC. We have dumb design and not going to make it. But really, the chances of this thing making it, I think, are very low. This is more of a learning experience, I believe. For one thing, I didn't even structurally reinforce any of these, so there's a good chance we're going to have problems from the get-go. But let's go ahead and find out. Jebediah? Oh, gosh. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna... Whoa. What the heck was that? I'm not even gonna bother with that, though, because that's a huge waste of resources. Oh, man. Can't believe I forgot that. There we go. And we'll put another set up near the top. I don't know if I should bother with aerodynamics, really. I guess I will. There, okay. Attempt number 2, this time without everything wiggling quite so much. I will consider a success if we can get to the next staging bit without it tipping over. We did confirm one thing, though. It actually did lift off, which is an important part of this. The real question is, will it continue lifting off when we get to the next stage and we're only using 2 boosters? Or will it tip over immediately? This is a bit slower than I'd hoped, actually. Oh well. The main purpose of these first ones is just to get us through the thick bit of the atmosphere. Get us to where our engines can do real good. But I think this was a mistake, nonetheless. I mean, you can do things a bit differently. You can split this out and then be like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and activate more. There we go. That should get the old speed going. But I don't think this is good. I think we're going to start falling right away. So we are not going very fast. But maybe it's fine. Maybe it'll be good. Jebediah's enjoying himself at least. Okay, get ready. Stage. Don't. What was that? What was that? Something exploded, but I don't know what. But it's because whenever I detached them, they lost all their structural enhancements. That's something I've learned now. Other than that, actually, this is working well. They are actually continuing to rise. I'm surprised. I really am. If things were going a bit better, I'm going to revert. Not because I don't think we couldn't get to space or anything, just because we are short on time, and I would much rather us use that time on something productive rather than just watching a mission that has anything less than a perfect chance of success. So what we're doing is we are trying to find another place to attach these here. Let's slide in here. That works. Just, okay. Where is this? Yeah, I guess that would work, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. So that should prevent that situation from happening. And actually, now that I know that it can lift off with only 2, I'm not going to edit my staging any. And why does that happen? I mean, it's kind of nice to have something happen, but it's very weird. Anyway, Jebediah, you ready? You set? Long distance launch. Go! Looks like it's barely even moving. I do like how the camera actually stays on the ground for a while when you're that far away. It's very interesting. Anyway, I think we're going to try physics warp just to speed things up. This might cause issues. Things might tip over because of this. I don't know, it seems like they've actually improved physics warping. Maybe it's part of their upgrades to the rigid bodies to make things less bendy. Maybe that's why physics warping works better now. Okay, let's actually slow things down. And stage. Ooh, I don't like how they lean inwards. I know why they do it though. Because of the sudden change in momentum. Okay, we're slowing down, but the slowing down is slowing down, and soon we'll be lifting off again. Yep, there we go. Accelerating. I like it. Now see, the hope is that the final pair will be launching at such a high altitude that you'll get a lot of speed going. Although I am tipping over quite dramatically, actually. And I'm probably doomed. But before that happened, at least, things were looking positive. Maybe if I separate these out. Go. Go. No, that does not seem to have helped any. Oh, today is just not my day for launching stuff, is it? On the plus side, we are moving at quite a speed. It's just not the direction we really wanted to be going in. No. Can we regain control in any form or fashion? What's our orbit look like? Terrible? Yeah. Toss! Whoa! That didn't seem normal, did it? And now things are going downhill. Literally. Goodbye! So once again we find ourselves at an impasse. I think maybe gimbling alone could have saved us from that. We did get a lot of speed sideways. It's crazy. It's just we didn't get enough vertically to do anything with. So that's that then. We're going to revert. Sorry, Jebediah, but you have failed. There's a couple things I can do. Sadly, I don't have any aerodynamic things to help. These are all for lift, not for control, so we don't have anything in that sense. We could put a inline reaction wheel on it somewhere. Heck, we could put a bunch of them. How much do they cost? 600? Ugh. I'm not sure I want to add that much cost to this. Alternatively, there is the gimbling. I can activate this engine earlier. For example, let's see, we lost control around then, so maybe if we activate the engine then, do you think that change alone could be enough to save Christmas? Probably not. I'm gonna put Plan B in motion. There we go. I think that is all we need. That is the decoupler there, so that we'll lose that. I think that is enough of a change to justify another launch, and hopefully we'll actually get somewhere. I do not miss this early part of the game where you're struggling with parts. I know a lot of people like it, but I really just like to have the parts available to me. At the very least, having things like RCS and stuff, if not everything else. But anyway, let's do a really far away launch. Maybe not that far, but launch! Like you're actually there. Even the ground shakes like it's a rumble. And we're off. Okay, so once again, we just continue the way things were last time. We can physics warp. Not much, just enough to get us through this first stage, because it does take a while. Burning through an entire giant solid fuel set. It's not fast. I'm actually going to throttle down a bit. Okay. There we go. So the hope is that having this light gimbling action might be able to stabilize everything. I don't know if that will be the case. But we also have that inline reaction wheel working for us. You can actually see down here that they are working to keep us on course while it is tipping northernly way direction. So maybe we can do this. We're actually staying on course for the most part. Like, I'm pretty sure it was around now that things started going really bad last time. And so far, they seem okay. You can do it. You can do it. Staying on course. We're getting up into the thinner part of the atmosphere now, the dark blue. So we should start accelerating at nice speeds if we don't tip over. We're gonna tip over. Yeah, we're tipping over right now, actually. Full power to the gimbling. Fight it. Toss. Oh, they bounced off. That's good. Uh-oh, things are going weird, actually. What the heck? Why would that happen? I don't understand. Why would losing those two suddenly give us better control again? It doesn't make any logical sense. Anyway, we're actually getting a bit further than I'd hoped, to be honest. I kind of want to do a controlled tip over so that we can start getting into an actual orbit. This might actually should be the mission that gets us that dang contract I tried to get with the previous launch. The TR-18A whatever in orbit. Because, holy cow, we need to get tipped over further. I overdid it for once. I actually overdid it. I'm proud of myself. I've been underdoing it, and now, so long. Now I'm in a ridiculous orbit. Actually, let's just cut the engines. Because obviously it's smart to do it way out there. Well, we are well on our way towards reaching Moon. Heck, I wonder if we can one-shot this, or if that's going to be... Oh my gosh, we can. Talk about awesome. Is this actually going to work? It's too bad that it's almost the end of the episode, huh? Oh man, that is awesome. I really did not expect that. I wonder if we can get a better result by moving this thing at all. What about this? 163, ooh, nice. Of course, we're going to be landing probably on a really weird angle, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Of course, that is a lot of thrust, and we probably don't have that much, to be perfectly honest, so there's a good chance that this is going to be a failed mission and we'll get trapped in orbit. I should probably F5. And now let's time warp. Let's take a glance at the planet as we move away. So long, Kerbin. Actually, let's get into position first. Always good to be facing the correct direction. Okay. I can't believe that this ship that I tossed together so quickly is working out so well. Asparagus staging really is important, I guess. I probably should have tried it a long time ago, but I didn't. Then again, it also might have just been that I was using those ridiculous things, those Tier 3 solid fuel. Whee! Look at that. I like that. We're just floating above Kerbin with our engines on. You know what? I think we've done it. We're actually in orbit now. And we are... Wow. I mean, really? That is impressive. Just how well this is done. This brings me back to the old days of KSP when I actually landed on Moon in the demo. Well, I think I crash landed my first try, but close enough. Wow! I mean, Wow. The only problem is I kind of want to detach right now because we are in orbit or not. We're not in orbit, so I'm not going to get credit. Well, am I in orbit or not? Let's do a crew report. No, we're just in space. Hi. Which means if we detach, it probably won't do anything. We'd have to actually slow down, and then... That sucks. Well, no, we should be in orbit. I guess I should just try it. I did F5. Did it work? Oh, I guess I could have checked. Oh, I needed a certain altitude. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh. Oh, well. I can always launch another one of these. Anyway, we're a bit over time, but I want to get in view of Moon before this ends, because I think we are going to be landing in the next episode. I do not foresee any major issues happening. I do like this curvy orbit here. It's very nice. And let's get the encounter. 1 minute. There we go. We're going to go really close to the surface, actually, but let's just get a glance at it. Yep, there it is. There's our target for the next episode. But until then, this has been KaBob799. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to see more. Like this video if you liked it. Comment if you have anything to say. And I will see you in the next episode.